Why are you so tense, god damn it?
Because I don't know what I'm doing!
Calm down.
Hello everybody, Philly Kuts here with another beer review. Guess what? I got another Anheuser-Busch InBev product. The new, relatively new, Budweiser Black Crown. If you watched the Super Bowl, you saw all the adverts, all the advertising. Budweiser Black Crown was heavily promoted along with another InBev Anheuser-Busch product, Beck Sapphire, which I reviewed about a week ago and panned it, gave it about a D-, not a good beer. So, we move on to Budweiser. Another 6% ABV by volume product from the multi-billionaire conglomerate company InBev Budweiser. Just like Bud Platinum was previously, and just like Beck Sapphire. These guys got a real hard-on for that 6%. I think it's probably in part to compete with the liquor is quicker crowd. 6% alcohol is a pretty strong beer, relatively speaking, if you don't have much experience drinking beer. If you're at the IPA level, then maybe you won't think that quite so much, or a DIPA level, but regardless, drink responsibly, don't drink and drive, as I now always say, and make sure that you don't really have any place to go if you're going to be drinking more than a few. Alright, now that I got my public service announcement out of the way, let's try this beer. Let's read this. We challenged our 12 Budmaster Brewmasters to create a new masterpiece. 6 unique beers were crafted and sampled across America, and one was chosen. This amber lager's toasted caramel malt notes and smooth finish earned it the Black Crown. Now, I think that what that's in reference to was that last year Budweiser had these beers out called Bud Batches, and it was by zip code. And this particular beer was brewed out in, damn it, I don't remember, either Los Angeles or Las Vegas. Someone who knows the zip code can tell me in the comments section. But this was Bud Batch 91406, which represents the zip code. So I have a feeling it was probably Los Angeles because of what, 91210, man? For all you Luke Perry people. Alright, for the cap collectors, the new Bud Black Crown. Will it be a crown of victory or a crown of thorns? Twist off, no need for old El Grimy. Now this is also known as a red lager or an amber lager, so that means it's not going to be made with rice adjuncts that Budweiser is notorious for. Alright, so this is it does kind of have a dark straw color, darker than the Beck's Platinum or the Beck Sapphire that I recently sampled. It has like a slight orangish tint to it. Very, very clear. It kind of has a color that reminds me sort of like a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, but the clearness is so it's unreal. I mean, look, you can see my face in the glass. Not quite as heavily carbonated as a Bud Platinum, or a Beck Sapphire, so at least it has that going for it. It has about a 1-finger head, which I can tell right now is quickly dissipating. It's kind of a bit off-white. Not really getting much. It's not like the Bud Platinum or the Beck Sapphire. I'm going to continue to reference those beers because they are the most recent experiments from this company. Which those two particular beers really had a high-gravity lager likeness to them, both in smell and taste. So I'm not really getting any of that caramel malt at all. I mean, for a beer to describe itself that way, you think that especially Budweiser, it would kind of be like the American Ale they put out a few years ago, where you really had that pronounced caramel note. All right, let's get a taste. Yowzers. Ooh, shit. Well, I'll tell you, it's got a pretty offensive aftertaste, if you ask me. You get hit with that 6% liquor there, that ABV. It's got a very watery mouthfeel. Somewhat of a subdued hop presence, but nothing very, you know, distinct or characteristic of anything. And then that aftertaste just really, really lingers. This is just not very good. I admit that I have a bias. I'm not a big fan of Budweiser products. I'll drink them. It's not really a brand that I actively seek out very much. Unfortunately, since the merger between them and InBev, it's kind of almost unavoidable to run into their products somewhere. It's kind of like a Budweiser, but with a bit of a funky kick, kick at the end, and it's just, oh, Jesus, man. I don't know where they're going with these beers. I guess Bud Platinum's been selling really well. I'm wondering how Beck Sapphire is going to do. I imagine it will do okay. Really, I just kind of see all three of these beers as like a gimmick for that 6% ABV. It's basically, telling people, hey, why drink 3 beers when you can only drink 2 and get the same effect? It's going to get you, your buzz quicker. I can't really see anyone, honestly, once they've had one of these, seeking it out again and really enjoying it for the taste. It's not good, man. I'm probably going to give it a D+. A D+. I gave Beck Sapphire a D-. I thought that beer was horrendous across the board. It was ridiculously overpriced. It was a glorified, watered-down, high-gravity lager. This, not quite as much, and the price is a bit more in line for what you expect. In New York State, you can get this for a 12-pack for about $12, which is a lot better than the Beck Sapphire, which is like $11.50 for a 6-pack. So in terms of dollars, in terms of value, Black Crown is definitely a better option. I don't know. I don't know who really would like this. You were into like the Michelob Amberbach from back in the day or something. But even that didn't quite have as offensive of an alcohol aftertaste kick as this does. So yeah, I'm going to stick with it. Probably a D, or if I did say D+, I don't even remember. Somewhere in that range. It's like a, 68 to 69 rating for me. Check it out if you want. If you're into Budweiser, you might like it, but I'm giving a lot of these away. All right, peace.